Welcome to another Fortune 3 video. Today what we're going to be focusing on is remarketing. It's also known as retargeting. How this works is instead of bringing new visitors and focusing on that aspect of marketing to drive more traffic, we're going to be targeting visitors that have already visited our site and most likely did not complete a transaction. Some might have. So the way it works is you have networks such as Google AdWords, which now offers this feature, which is really great. You put a piece of Java code in the properties of your site, such as category pages or even product pages, where you want visitors that have visited that part of your site to come back. So you have blogs all over the place, right? They use things like Google AdSense to monetize their blogs. So within that network, now you could retarget those visitors by this option that Google AdWords has. And not only Google AdWords, there's networks that will have a list at the end of the video called, for example, one is Veruda, and there's a few other ones which will list that offer this type of technology to retarget these old visitors and try to bring them back to your site, which for the most part right now is all display advertising, which means that you'll have to build some type of banner, put it on these networks, and then you'll start retargeting these visitors, right? So it's just off a piece of code, and if you haven't started this type of advertising yet, I recommend you put some advertising dollars aside that you have allocated for something such as PPC and try this, because again, now we're going after customers that have already visited our site and we're trying to bring them back. So now you're pushing your brand, and more so it would look great for them to visit a big blog and see your banner. Maybe they'll have a lot more trust and credibility in you then. Okay, so again, it's also called retargeting. And to put it in very basic terms, you have a visitor, right? This is your site. Let's say on your site you're selling, I always put the example, red socks. So the visitor landed on your site of red socks, and then they just bounced off the site. They went somewhere else. Let's say there's a blog now that uses, for example, we said Google AdWords offers retargeting. They're looking at a blog, and it could be, the content could be anything, but here, while they're visiting, your ad appears for red socks because you just retargeted them from that specific category. So now you'll have your banner here, and that's how it works. You keep pushing your banner and ads on people who have already visited your site, and most likely they will click again if they didn't complete a transaction on your site. So if you haven't done already so, look into remarketing, also called retargeting, which will really be effective for your online marketing needs.